Have you ever had that feeling deep inside, like a whisper in your soul, nudging you towards something greater than the daily grind? Well, guess what? You're not alone. These inklings you're experiencing might just be the early sparks of a spiritual awakening. It's like embarking on a personal journey where you peel back the layers of your reality and start to see the world through a different lens. You begin to sense a profound connection to something far more significant than just yourself. So, let's dive into these remarkable signs of a spiritual awakening. Ever had that moment where the things that used to light up your world suddenly lose their sparkle? It can be a real downer, leaving you feeling a bit lost and bewildered. Nothing seems to quite hit the mark, and you sense that there's something huge missing from the equation. You can't put your finger on it, but the curiosity burns within you. That's when the big questions start swirling in your mind like a cosmic whirlpool. Who are you, really? Why are you here on this planet? What's the grand meaning of this roller coaster called life? It's like a thirst for answers takes over, and you become a detective in your own life story, devouring articles, books, and anything that might offer a glimpse into the mysteries of existence. Ever notice that suddenly, you're diving headfirst into all things spiritual? It's like a switch has flipped, and you're on a quest for knowledge that keeps you up at night, eyes glued to videos, ears tuned to podcasts. You're bursting with excitement about the profound revelations you're uncovering. You try to share this newfound wisdom with your friends and family, but it's like speaking a different language to them. The disconnect can be disappointing, and you might even feel like a bit of an odd duck. But remember, you're on a journey of self-discovery and understanding, and not everyone will grasp the magnitude of that. Now, here's the cool part, your heart begins to swell with compassion. Your feelings and priorities start to shuffle. You find yourself caring more about others, perhaps even rekindling relationships with old friends or long-lost family members. Those things that used to shine, like stacks of cash or the spotlight, they lose their luster. Instead, it's all about human connections, feeling in sync with life, and cherishing what truly matters. You start to see the bigger picture, where making the world a better place and safeguarding our precious environment become paramount. It might even lead you to mend fences with those you've clashed with or drifted apart from. You realize that apologies and forgiveness hold incredible power, and suddenly, it's not the wealth or accolades but the bonds and relationships you've forged that take center stage. Ever had those moments when you feel like you're teetering on the edge of losing your marbles? It happens when your focus shifts from me, myself, and I, to pondering the depths of your soul. It's like your ego, that voice that usually shouts, "Look at me," takes a back seat, and a wiser, more profound you steps up to the plate. But here's the twist, it can get pretty darn lonely up there on the high road. You might feel like an island, adrift from the mainstream, where nobody quite gets what you're grappling with. Fear, melancholy, and a sense of hopelessness might creep in, leaving you with an existential crisis during those mundane, everyday chit-chats. Small talk starts to feel like a minor annoyance, and you yearn for conversations that dig deeper, touch your soul, and explore the profound mysteries of existence. In fact, you might find solace in solitude, craving those moments when it's just you, your thoughts, and the cosmos. You start to notice something called synchronicity. Ever had those moments where life seems to play a cosmic game of connect the dots? That's what we call synchronicity. It's like the universe is sending you little signs that go beyond mere chance. There's a feeling that something more profound is at play, almost like a higher power or the divine is whispering secrets in your ear, but in a way you've never quite noticed before. Picture this, unexpected surprises start popping up in your life. You bump into people who seem like they have an uncanny knack for teaching you valuable lessons or stumble upon experiences that open up new realms of understanding. It's like pieces of a cosmic puzzle are falling into place, gradually revealing a clearer and deeper picture of life. You let go of things that no longer serve you. As you ascend into higher levels of consciousness, you realize that you can't keep things in your life that pull you down or hold you back. You feel a strong need to clear out anything that doesn't make you feel good. This might mean cleaning and getting rid of stuff in your house, like old things that you don't need anymore or that remind you of bad times. You might even start living more simply because you realize that material things aren't what's really important. This feeling can extend to the people in your life too. Ever had those moments where you felt like it's time for a spring cleaning of your life? That's when you might decide to cut ties with folks who bring more clouds than sunshine into your world, especially those who don't cheer you on in your endeavors. It's like you've put on your detective glasses, and your own bad habits suddenly stand out like a sore thumb. There's this irresistible urge to kick them to the curb. Even the little things start to shift. Less time in front of the TV, and more time doing things that light up your soul. The noise of arguments? Nah, not so appealing anymore. You'd rather focus on what truly matters, like those things that give you an inner glow. Think positive affirmations, pouring your thoughts into a journal, getting cozy with meditation, or simply relishing solitude. It's like a secret recipe for inner peace. All of these shifts help you laser focus on what's genuinely important and gracefully let go of anything that no longer serves you. You start to connect your inner world. Spiritual awakenings can make you feel very alone sometimes, but you begin to see being alone as something normal for you. You might have been very social before, but now you find comfort in being more alone and quiet. Especially if you're someone who can really feel the energy of people around you, you might start spending more time by yourself. You begin to enjoy quiet moments and think more deeply about your own feelings and thoughts. You might look back at your past, forgiving yourself for mistakes and making peace with what happened. This can lead to loving yourself more, even the parts that aren't perfect, and it gives you a kind of inner strength that can't be broken. As you journey deeper within yourself, you'll notice something pretty incredible happening. It's like the more you connect with your inner being, the more you feel this profound connection to others and the world that surrounds you. It's not about life being all rainbows and sunshine, but it's about you having the reins on how you perceive and react to it all. When the storms hit, you bounce back faster, treating yourself with kindness instead of the usual harsh self-critique. This newfound understanding of who you are brings forth a treasure trove of confidence and self-worth. Suddenly, you're not just following the crowd, you're proud to be your unique self. You know your path and your purpose, and that's pretty darn empowering. Now, here's where things get really interesting. You, the logical thinker, start paying attention to your own thoughts and feelings in ways you never did before. It's like putting on a pair of thought-colored glasses. You'll realize that there's a jungle of negative thoughts about yourself and others lurking in your mind. But wait, you start to question them. Are they actually true, or are they just ghosts from the past? You begin to see how your thoughts, the words you choose, and the emotions they stir up actually paint the canvas of your world. And here's the real kicker. You understand that this world you've painted with your thoughts isn't necessarily the ultimate truth. It's like you're renovating your mental landscape, letting go of those old thought patterns that have been holding you hostage. Well, my friend, what ties together all these various forms of spiritual awakening is their ability to broaden your perspective beyond the conventional notions of what it entails to be a human being. Your emotions, thoughts, physical sensations, your very beliefs about life, and your perception of reality all begin to undergo transformation. At times, these facets of your existence may require deconstruction in order for you to experience growth and perceive the world from a fresh vantage point. If you're still with me on this journey, that's fantastic. I'm genuinely eager to hear about your personal experiences, so please feel free to share them in the comments section below. And if you found this video inspiring, why not pass it along to someone who might appreciate it? Wishing you a truly wonderful day ahead.